It is so cliche. It's just everyone dates everyone.
Exes are always tricky business, especially when she's a very famous American celebrity like Selena Gomez.
I don't want to see your bodies on Instagram. I want to see what's in here. And I was absolutely broken inside.
Although the Biebs has already tied the knot, fans can't help but yearn for a Jelena comeback. And hey, maybe they aren't wrong. So does Justin really still miss Selena Gomez? Stick around until the end of the video to find out. Like I said, Jelena fans still haven't given up on their favorite pair, despite one half of them already married. In the recently concluded 2021 Met Gala, a TikTok video of Justin and Hailey Bieber strutting down the red carpet went viral because fans were loudly chanting, "Selena, Selena, Selena." Admittedly, this is quite disrespectful to the two, but perhaps they're hoping it's rooted from somewhere? There are many instances that pinpoint Justin still longing for his ex. Take, for example, his tattoo tribute to the Lose You to Love Me singer. In a photo, the Canadian pop star posted on his Instagram of him being in the studio. Fans were quick to check all the details with none left behind. They were able to spot a new rose tattoo on his neck with one of the flower petals seemingly forming an S. It's not very evident though, but if you look closely, it does look like an S. This really makes you wonder if Justin still holds some feelings for his ex-lover. But I mean, I won't blame him because just look at Selena, am I right? In addition to all that, sources say that Justin still wants to be friends with Selena. Oh, I hear the tea brewing. It didn't help though that back in 2019, Bieber was caught with Selena Gomez in his Google search history. You heard that right. In a supposedly funny Instagram story, the What Do You Mean singer posted 2 years ago, fans went crazy when they saw Selena's name in the search history bar on the left side. It was a video of his ex performing in Coachella with Ozuna, Cardi B, and DJ Snake. Of course, Justin immediately addressed these Jelena theories, surfacing by saying that it was a complete accident because the video came up while he and his wife were watching his Coachella video performance. But was it really? And Justin, what do these signs mean? Justin says, and I quote, "Please stop reading into things so much and making something out of nothing." He adds, "The point of the video was supposed to be funny that they were saying I walked out on Hailey and they spelled my name wrong. This idea that I secretly plot on opening my history thing purposefully and zoom out just enough so you can see her name is crazy." You'd think that the Jelena hopefuls might have been reading too much into this, but this tweet by @Gladys83493343 has a point. It goes, "Move on, JB. I've never heard Selena including you in any shit. She is busy minding her own business. And yes, why do you always respond to haters when it comes to Selena? You care, man." Another tweet by @Una_Argentina supports this by tweeting, "Hailey Bieber is so ridiculous. She should stop pretending that nothing happens." Justin Bieber saying sorry at Coachella. Ooh, such a coincidence that the song was written for @Selena Gomez. He is always mentioning her in some way, but he can't get a reaction from himself. I can't say I blame them for saying those things, but it must be tiring for the Biebs to repeatedly hear stuff like this about him and his marriage. Oh, his marriage? Don't even get me started. We cannot overlook the fact that the Bieber and Baldwin marriage seemed rushed because when they did marry, it wasn't long after the timeline of the whole Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez thing ended. So we beg to ask, what really happened then? The year 2015 was where everything just mashed together. In an interview with Elle for October issue, Gomez says she didn't completely rule out the fact that she and the Canadian singer-pop star might still rekindle their flame. But wait, there's more. JB's Purpose album comes out and he confirms to comedian and talk show host Ellen DeGeneres that 3 of the songs on this album were about Gomez. Sorry, What Do You Mean, and Mark My Words. Adding that there is still a possibility for a Jelena comeback, which we, in fact, got. In November, Bieber is seen serenading Gomez with a heartfelt song, My Girl, and after which they're photographed walking together. So albums were dropped and songs were written about each other, but this was also the time when the Hailey and Justin's relationship was made public. In December that same year, Justin posts a throwback photo of him and Selena, not just once, but twice, only 5 days apart, but this was also the same month where the first photo of the Baldwin model and the singer in a tight embrace with a kiss was posted on JB's Instagram. Suffice to say, 2015 was a very complicated year for Jelena fans. What with all that stuff? Fast forward a few years, here's where the real fun begins. Another year where Jelena fans' hearts were seriously played was 2018. But it began in 2017 when Selena was seen watching Justin playing hockey twice, presumably as a supportive partner, and they were even seen PDAing. Usually, I am not a fan of PDA, but for this one, maybe. I can't tell. In January of 2018, the pair made a New Year's trip to Cabo, with sources saying that everything is different this time. Wishful thinking, that third time's a charm, I suppose. By February that same year, the two are constantly pictured together on date nights, Valentine's, church, and Selena even became Bieber's +1 during his father's wedding in Jamaica. It can't get any more serious than that. In March 2018, the Jelena reunion became confirmed by Gomez herself. This was made official by the singer herself when she posted a now-deleted Insta photo wishing the Biebs a happy birthday. She writes, "March 1, 1994, someone I know that happens to be super cool was born. Boom." It is important to note that their comeback wasn't very smooth because they did break up a few times, and sources said that, however, they've been in contact the entire time and their feelings for each other have not changed. The source also says with absolute certainty that they will get back together. In April that same year, they are seen attending church together but separately. By then, sources have said that although they're very close, there's no longer room for a serious relationship between them. Talk about just how fast the night changes, am I right? Okay, so you know how I said that the Hailey and Justin Bieber marriage was kind of fishy? Here's why my points begin to make sense. But before I do that, don't forget to click that like and subscribe button and comment down below what you guys think so far. Now back to the video. Like I said, the very last of the Jelena crumbs we got were around April of 2018. After a very lovey-dovey first half of the year, the couple has decided to end and Gomez had completely moved on. Not even a month after, Bieber has ended what might have been the longest, most passion-filled and crazy relationship of his life. In June, Bieber was pictured with his now wife, Hailey, during a Miami church conference. Notwithstanding the 3-month rule, Bieber then proposes to Baldwin in July of the same year. You see why this becomes fishy? It did help his case though that around that time reports were going out that Justin Bieber misses Selena Gomez and hopes that the two will eventually get back together. The source says, and I quote, "He loves her, he wants her back." On September that same year, Justin and Hailey were photographed coming out of a marriage license courthouse, but it wasn't confirmed until after they jetted off to London. Although the news of the happy couple were received enthusiastically, I guess some Jelena fans didn't take it as well as most. In 2019, Bieber shares an emotional message about him taking a break from social media. An online debacle between Bieber and Instagram user with a handle @JayleeIsAjoke ensued. The comment by the user is as follows: "You are not in love with Hailey. You only married her to get back at SG, plus Hailey sleeps with men like @Shawn Mendes for fame, and she's racist @WFLIG. Bieber obviously didn't take this very well, so he replied to the post saying, "I absolutely loved and love Selena. She will always hold a place in my heart." He adds, "I am head over heels in love with my wife, and she's absolutely the best thing that has ever happened to me, period." The long and emotional rant was brought about by the hurtful things people say to Hailey about Selena, and he actually posted a screenshot of the conversation captioned, "Stop sending Hailey and I these messages. If you love me, screenshot this and repost this everywhere." But is their message truly as love-filled as they project it to be? And if so, then why did he complain to his ex about her? Oops, I spilled the tea, didn't I? Yes, in 2020, reports about Justin complaining to Selena were being circulated. Apparently, sources told The Sun that although Selena has kept her distance, Justin was starting to contact her again and even complain about his wife. Sources said he loves Hailey dearly, but he does complain about her sometimes, and Selena says it's sad, adding that Bieber feels Hailey is a little too obsessed with religion sometimes. Now that's gotta hurt. So do you guys think this means Bieber is still thinking about Selena? Or is this just a one-time slip-up? How about that tattoo? Let us know what you guys think in the comments section down below. Till next time, see you!